where do I start from? FCT was where staff could not achieve their ambition, where their growth was stagnated, and nobody could take the bull by the horn to say, look, how do we make sure that people who are working are happy with the system, their growth is not stunted? And that's why I would say leadership in everything you do is key. So many people were running away from this aspect. This person, the former, other presidents, you know, we should not do this, we should not implement it. But it took the leadership of the president to say, listen, I had said my government is Renewed Hope agenda. If my government is Renewed Hope agenda, then why would I not bring back that hope that is lost? Why would I not bring back that hope that the workers here will feel that, yes, I've lost hope, we have lost hope, we can't grow. And the first thing he did, I'm here for you, was to implement that FCT should be autonomous by having its own permanent secretaries, who was hitherto never allowed, by having their own head of service, by establishing their own civil service commission. The day the president made that approval, you can see the happiness of workers. Can this be true? Is it possible? Yes. That is the essence of Renewed Hope agenda. Now today, in this FCT, we have not less than 12, 13 permanent secretaries. Before now, we only have one permanent secretary who been posted from the Federal Civil Commission, not even staff of the FCT. But that is no longer the case. Today, you have the head of service of FCT. Today, you have Civil Service Commission that is in charge of training, discipline of workers, promotion of workers. Now, what it means, you are retired and another to be appointed. So you can see, people are now, oh, I'm a director. There is hope. I'll one day be permanent secretary. Not only that, there will also be hope I may be the head of service. Because the current head of service now is retiring in the next 1 month. So somebody will occupy that position, which was not there before. So you can imagine the happiness in workers. Now, Mr. President said, look, yes, we have had mandate secretary, but there are key areas our administration, Renewed Hope agenda, has always anchored on. Inclusivity of governance. Women are very important. Youths are very important. How do you have secretariats without talking about women? Those who take care of women, without talking about youth. And Mr. President is wisdom. So listen, we cannot talk about government, we cannot talk about inclusivity without having these separate secretaries. So he approved the establishment of the Women's Secretariat. That's why we now have mandate secretary for women. And the clamor for the youth. You remember, when I was going around interacting with stakeholders, one of the things that they asked for, allow us to have the youth secretary, appoint a mandate secretary that will be overseeing the affairs of the youth.
What would they be doing specifically?
What, of course, we're talking about how do you bring in the youth? How do you make sure the youth are involved in what is going on in government? How do you make the youth to empower them? right? In fact, one of the assignments I gave to the Monday Secretary, listen, it is not merely shouting outside. Now you are the Monday Secretary of the Youth. You've asked for this youth secretariat. You must have to go and sit down now and bring a blueprint. How do we involve the youth and how do we create them to be part of the government? In terms of job, in terms of employment.
Has it done that?
It was just sworn in. So, but the point is that it is easy to stay outside and criticize. Now you have been given the opportunity. You have to show that really with the youth, we are really interested to make sure that we are involved in governance, we are involved in the development of the youth. You must bring a blueprint so that government will now know this is what we are going to do for the youth.
I know that they will do their job and submit to you, but I'm just trying to find out, what is your mindset? What would you like to see? Is it create jobs, create an environment for jobs, or what? For the young people particularly?
Now, let it not be I'm trying to take away the job of the mandate secretary. When we are talking about the youth, of course you have to talk about the creation of a job for them. You have to talk about how the empowerment. These are things you must have to. Not just creating a youth secretariat. No. We are talking about job here, which is important. In fact, if you ask me, I'm trying to submit to Mr. President a supplementary budget, because before now, the youth secretariat was not there. Now that it's been established, so there must be fund for them. I have in mind what we call Youth Development Fund, but let me not. Let me take you to